Hello. Oh my goodness. Phew. It is Wednesday. Wow, it's a Wednesday. Feels like a Saturday. It's Wednesday, May 17th, 2017. Remember when we were kids and growing up and you'd be so excited when it was the 5th of May and it was 2005 because there were a lot of fives in that number. Or June 2006. Yeah. Sorry. I just think about that a lot, and I'm really sad that it doesn't happen anymore because 17 isn't a month. But you can have fun things like the 17th day in the year, but that happens 12 times, so it's not as special. Okay, sorry. I finished college yesterday. What? And my grades came in last night, and I'm graduating with a 3.9 GPA, and that is insane, and I can't comprehend it at all, and yeah, that should allow applying for grad school to be a little easier, I guess, and yeah. I also managed, so I don't know if you guys know, but my major is sociology and my minor for a long time was women's gender and sexuality studies. Because when I transferred here 2 years ago, there was no way in hell that I was going to be able to complete two majors in 2 years because I had never taken any sociology courses before. I had just been taking gen eds and economics and business courses. Which now mean little to nothing on my transcript. But that's fine. But I was looking at my transcripts because I was trying to decide which ones I would want listed under my minor for when I'm applying to grad schools, because I'm going to grad school for gender studies. So I was looking at it and I was like, do I want my religious studies aimed ones there? Do I want the sociology ones? Do I want the just gender studies, like women in modern Japan, like that kind of stuff? And I was like, I have over 32 credits in women's studies courses, and that's what it takes to get a major in it. So I started going crazy for a good 20 minutes because I was like, wait a second, if none of these courses overlap with my sociology major, so if I have 32 credits of sociology stuff and 32 credits of women's gender and sexuality stuff, then I should have a double major. And I took this to the chair of the WGSS department. I was like, is this a thing? Why? I don't know why no one caught this until now, but I think I have enough credits for this major. And so she looked at it, and she had to make an exception because I didn't necessarily have the number of different level courses that I had to have. You have to have a certain amount of 100, a certain amount of 200, a certain amount of 300, and then one 400. So I had more 200s than 300s, but because I had extra classes, I took more than 8 classes, she was like, that's fine. And she was like, because I see you're a good student, I'll make this exception. And because it's an interdisciplinary major, it's less defined, less rigid, but they're not going to do this for everybody. And actually, the final course that really sold her on giving me this major, or allowing me to have this major, was actually the short film course that I took a couple years ago, where I made Losing Oneself, and I shared that with her, and I think that's really what did it, is that kind of self-reflective understanding of the way the world works with regard to gender and how reflecting upon myself and society, I don't know, I think that's really cool, and I'm really glad that course gets to be a foundational part of my degree. Yeah, so double major, and I'm done. I finished my thesis. Still trying to figure out if it's in a place that I want to share it, because I obviously can always make more changes, more revisions. I will be making a shorter version for grad school applications. The current version is 60 excuse me, is 60 pages long, so that's a big read. But for sample writing for grad schools, it's usually like 20 pages, so I'll be making a condensed version that I'll probably share with you all. And yeah, I'm proud of it, and I finished it in under 5 months, which is something that not a lot of people can do because theses usually go on for about a year or 2 years. And I'm really excited to do future research where I don't have to rush through it so much, because now I'm actually starting to read through more of the content that I had used for it, and it's making a lot more sense to me, and I'm like, I wish I had the time to process this, but it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to update you on. Graduation is on Saturday, so I'm graduating from college on Saturday, and I'll probably post some pictures somewhere. I got a new shirt. I actually got like 3 shirts because I couldn't decide which one, but I think I'm going to wear the white looking one because my suit is really dark, which is not here, it's at my parents' house. But that'll like lighten it up a little bit. Oh, and I got an LGBT stole, that little purple looking thing, which I will try to wear. If I'm not brave enough, I might not. But I think I should. I think apparently only like 10 people ordered it, so I would be one of few. That's fine. Yeah. So I'm feeling this weird sense of like I didn't do enough to finish college, you know? And I should be a lot smarter than I am now. But it's done. It's over. I'm moving home. Figuring out next steps from there. I'm going to be making my resumes for the next few weeks. I really wish I was sticking around here to use the Career Resource Center, but I think I can email with them and get feedback on resumes. And I'll talk about that process, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to be out while applying for jobs, at least at first. And if that goes to hell, then we'll change our strategies. I'll make a longer video about my gender identity and where it is and where it's going and what's been happening. I still, in my head, prefer they, them pronouns. Apparently, that's a really hard thing for people to grasp and do, and every time someone misgenders me, it kind of hurts a little bit, but it's what it is, and I'm used to it. But I mean, how cool would it be to live in a world where I could be respected by people using the correct pronouns? Who knows? I think as I journey more into my like non-binary identity, and like as my hair grows out and as I explore more feminine presenting mannerisms, I've been adjusting the way I present myself, as in not thinking about it and not consciously changing behaviors. And it's really nice. And like I was at a bar last night and I was like dancing with people, and I was definitely dancing like the other people who were presenting as women rather than the men, and I loved that. I was like dropping it low and stuff like that, and people were like grinding on me. It was weird, but it was fine. I was very intoxicated, but that's you know, I was celebrating college being over, and then I got home safe, so that's good. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. So, cool. Update you later.